The story begins with Ryan, who arrives at an airport in a Latin American country looking for a cheap ride to his destination. After struggling to find a taxi, he meets a driver who has been waiting for him with a letter from his old friend Jack. In the letter, Jack explains that he cannot meet Ryan yet, but gives him the access code to his house so he can rest. When Ryan arrives, he is astonished to see Jack's luxurious home hidden in the middle of the forest. I would like a small favor from you, just subscribe to the channel and like the video. This encourages me a lot. Let's continue the activities. Soon after, Jack arrives, and the two reunite after 12 years apart. They recall their days at culinary school, though life has taken them on very different paths. Ryan works at a modest diner for minimum wage, while Jack has become a high-end chef serving wealthy clients for enormous paychecks. The next day, they meet a young woman named Alice, who inspires a friendly cooking competition between them. To Jack's surprise, Alice prefers Ryan's dishes, showing his true talent despite his humble life. But behind Jack's success lies a heavy burden. Struggling with despair, Jack suddenly takes his own life, leaving Ryan shocked and lost. Desperate and haunted by debt collectors threatening his mother, Ryan hides Jack's body and discovers Jack's vast fortune. Instead of escaping, Ryan falls deeper into trouble when clients mistake him for Jack. He soon realizes that Jack worked for a secret organization that caters to the elite with horrifying banquets, where human flesh is on the menu. Ryan is forced to play along, guided by Imogen and Maurice, and step into Jack's dark world. From butchering victims to preparing gruesome dishes, he finds himself trapped in an unimaginable nightmare. Every attempt to escape or seek help fails, as the organization's reach spans worldwide. In the end, Ryan is sent to London with riches beyond his imagination, but at a terrible cost. He is chained to a life of guilt, fear, and lost freedom, trapped forever in a luxury that feels more like a prison. The film begins with Ryan, a weary traveler stepping off a plane in a Latin American country. The humid air clings to his skin and the chaotic noise of the airport surrounds him. He desperately tries to find a taxi, but the drivers laugh at the low fare he offers. Rejected and frustrated, Ryan begins to walk, dragging his worn-out suitcase along the crowded street. That is when a driver approaches him, holding an envelope. The driver tells him it's from Jack, an old friend. Inside, Ryan finds a letter. Jack apologizes, saying he cannot meet him yet because of urgent work, but he leaves him the access code to his house where Ryan can stay. Curious, Ryan takes the ride and is stunned when they arrive at Jack's home. Hidden deep in the forest, the house is breathtaking. Modern, enormous, with glass walls reflecting the surrounding greenery. It feels surreal compared to Ryan's modest life. Inside, Ryan explores each corner, marveling at the luxury. He finds a bottle of wine, opens it, and starts cooking, filling the house with the aroma of roasted garlic. For a moment, he feels at peace. Soon, headlights approach. A car door slams. Ryan rushes outside and sees Jack. The two men embrace tightly. It has been 12 long years since they last met, back in their culinary school days. They sit late into the night, talking over wine, sharing memories and regrets. Jack reveals his career has taken him into the world of catering for the ultra-rich. His income is staggering, but so are the pressures. Ryan admits he has never left small diners, surviving on minimum wage. The contrast between them is stark, but their friendship rekindles. The next day, Jack proudly shows off his newly purchased vintage car. They cruise through the small town, music playing, the warm wind rushing through the windows. In a cozy local restaurant, they meet Alice, a young woman with adventurous eyes. She left her corporate job to travel the world, hungry for freedom. She laughs as she chats with them, curious about their cooking skills. When Jack invites her to his house for a friendly competition, she accepts eagerly. That evening, the three cook together. Flames dance on the stovetop, spices fill the air. Alice tastes both dishes carefully, then smiles. She prefers Ryan's. Jack forces a grin, masking his bruised pride. They swim under the moonlight, laughing, but tension lingers. Later, Alice notices Jack's elegant watch. Jack admits it once belonged to Ryan, taken in a bet 15 years ago. The night ends with Alice and Jack sharing intimacy, while Ryan sits alone, staring at the stars, reflecting on the life he could have had. The next morning, Ryan's phone buzzes. A message from Rabbit, a brutal debt collector. Threats, reminders of money owed. Ryan's heart sinks. His trip to Jack was not only about reconnecting, it was an escape from his tormentors. Soon after, Jack confesses to Ryan that despite his wealth, his life feels empty, meaningless. He breaks down, bitterness spilling out. Ryan almost asks for a loan to save himself and his mother, but seeing Jack's despair, he stays silent. The following day, Ryan wakes to horror. Jack has taken his own life. Shock grips him. Instead of calling the police, Ryan hesitates, fear and desperation clouding his judgment. He discovers Jack's laptop left open, displaying an account with $17 million. For a man drowning in debt, this seems like salvation. Driven by panic, he hides Jack's body, planning to impersonate him long enough to withdraw the money. He even orders a fake ID, but the threats from Rabbit grow sharper. His mother's photo arrives with warnings. As night falls, Ryan drags Jack's body into a lake, whispering apologies. He returns to the house, shaken, only to find two strangers waiting in the driveway, Imogen and Maurice. They greet him as if he were Jack. They don't know Jack's face, and Ryan, also a chef, slips into the role. Relief washes over him when they hand him an advance payment. For a fleeting moment, he thinks his problems are solved. But then Imogen calmly explains the menu. Ryan must cook human flesh. The realization strikes him like a nightmare come to life. Trapped, Ryan pretends to cooperate. Imogen warns him their clients are powerful, and failure means death. Suddenly, Jack's suicide makes terrible sense. The following day, Morris takes Ryan scouting for ingredients. They fixate on a little girl and her grandmother, but fate intervenes when they encounter a tire repairman. Maurice lures him under the car, and the unthinkable happens. Back at the mansion, Ryan is ordered to prepare the man's body. The smell of blood fills the basement. His trembling hands chop flesh, tears streaming down his face. Ryan dreams of escape, even tries to flee in Jack's car, but Maurice stops him. Surprisingly, Maurice does not punish him. He simply warns him no one escapes the agency. Their network is everywhere. Terrified, Ryan resigns himself to continue. That night,